back with another scholarship video for you guys. Today I'm going to be telling you about the new Gates Scholarship. As many of you know, I received the Gates Millennium Scholarship in 2015. In 2016, the foundation finally reached its goal of reaching 20,000 students to give scholarships to. So with that being said, the class of 2017 did not have a Gates Millennium Scholarship to even apply for because they had reached their 20,000 student goal in 2016. After a year of no Gates Millennium Scholarship to apply for, the class of 2018 has a new Gates Scholarship. That's right, they created the new Gates Scholarship. So I'm here to tell you today about the differences between the two scholarships and why you should apply today. In order to receive the scholarship, you must be a high school senior, you must be a minority, you must have a 3.3 GPA, and you must be Pell Grant eligible. Those are the 4 requirements. When I applied for my Gates Millennium Scholarship, the deadline was January 15th. However, the deadline is September 15th. So you don't have that much time to apply. I think the scholarship opened either on July 1st or July 14th, but it is now due on September 15th. So you don't have time to waste. Go apply today. Second thing that's different is when I applied, they chose 1,000 applicants each year. So for 20 years, they chose 1,000 applicants. Now they're only choosing 300 applicants, which means it's more selective, but if you go ahead and work on your application, you have a great chance of getting it. The third thing is when I applied, there was no interview. So it was strictly based on my application that I presented online. My resume, my 9 essays, my teacher recommendation letters. I don't know if there's 9 essays, if there's 15, 20, or just 1 essay. However many essays there are, you should definitely apply. Don't allow a number of essays to stop you from applying. But there is an interview. So now with that scholarship, I think there's like a round 1, round 2, round 3 type deal. So I found out that I received the scholarship in April, and I had turned in my application in January. So even though you're turning in your application in September, you will not find out if you are awarded the scholarship until April. But you will find out if you made it to like round 1, round 2, or the interview. Also, there's another difference with the scholarship. My scholarship, the Gates Millennium Scholarship, pays for my undergraduate degree, my graduate degree, as well as my doctoral studies. This new Gates Scholarship only pays for your undergraduate degree, so it does not take care of your PhD or your master's. But it's so useful because it has so many other perks. For example, the scholarship sent me on a conference last month. I went to Texas for the NCORE conference on race and ethnicity. And it was a great conference. I learned so much about white supremacy, white privilege, Afrocentricity, and just pulling people in, reaching in, getting those people to, not only listen to respond, but listen to learn and actually understand that we are all different, but we can all, work together for the common good. So it was just a great experience, and Gates sent me there. It was in Texas, and they paid for my flight, they paid for my food, they paid for my hotel, and everything. And not only did they pay for everything once I got there, they also made sure I was fully equipped to network with everyone at the conference. So when I got there, they had business cards waiting for me with my name, my email, my phone number, and my major up there, so that if I spoke with a professor or someone that may have been of a good connection to me, I could hand them my business card and say, hey, reach out to me sometimes. The same way they hand you theirs, you can hand yours back, and that just kind of sets you apart from the other students. Which brings me to my next point. Within the scholarship process and the selection process, they look for people who stand out. And I think that's important, to make sure that in your scholarship you stand out. What is unique about you? And when I met with my fellow Gates scholars and my good friends, what I learned is that everyone is completely different. You might look at me and say, oh, she's valedictorian, or she was valedictorian, and blah, 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 she was so involved. But they look for successful people, they look for leaders, and you define success and you define what a leader is. So you don't have to be valedictorian to be a leader or be successful. You could be at the bottom of your class as long as you have over a 3.3 GPA. So not necessarily bottom of the class, but you get what I'm saying. You define your own success. I've met with so many GATE scholars and they thought they weren't going to get the scholarship because their GPA wasn't as high as they wanted it to be, but they still got the scholarship. And these people are innovative thinkers, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking to invest in someone who will make a difference in the future. So some of my GATE scholars, like one of my friends, he goes to Morehouse, he's a GATE scholar. Shout out to you, Moses. I think he just founded his own nonprofit at the age of 19 or 20, and it's called Wash Foundation, I think, something like that. But he has his own nonprofit. And then another one of my friends, she has her own YouTube channel. I think it's either Tierra Smiles or TNT Creations, but she has her own YouTube channel, and she goes to UCLA, and she's just great. It's so many different people that you meet that are all different, and they set themselves apart by what they bring to the table. They bring unique skills, and they bring themselves, and each individual brings something different. They all are unique, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like I said, don't tell the scholarship committee what you think they want to hear. Just tell them your story. Tell them about what you've gone through and how you overcame all these different things, or how you have overcome so many different things, and how that makes you the perfect candidate to receive the scholarship. And with that being said, I think you should definitely go and apply for the new GATE scholarship. There's so many perks to it. They have like 4 or 5 conferences a year. If you apply, they send you to them, and I think it's worthwhile. Your books, meal, food, all of that is included, toiletries, everything. I don't think it's an opportunity that you should miss out on. If you need any help with your application, or you want me to look over your essays, or just any advice, resume, anything, I'd be willing to help. So just comment below, subscribe. If you want any help with your essays, you can follow me on Instagram at DANYELLEHONORE. That's my Instagram, my name, and you can DM me and I'll give you my contact information. Good luck and happy applying. Bye.